Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
When he looked into her eyes, he learned the most important part of the language that all the world spoke, the language that everyone on earth was capable of understanding in their heart. It was love, something older than humanity, more ancient than the desert. What the boy felt at that moment was that he was in the presence of the only woman in his life, and that with no need for words, she recognized the same thing. Because when you know the language, it's easy to understand that someone in the world awaits you, whether it's in the middle of the desert or in some great city. And when two such people encounter each other, the past and the future become unimportant. There is only that moment and the incredible certainty that everything under the sun has been written by one hand only. It is the hand that evokes love and creates a twin soul for every person in the world. Without such love, one's dreams would have no meaning.
There's something that Maisie said to Ryan when she was about 7, 8 years old. She asked Ryan, "Daddy, how do you know when you're falling in love?" So Ryan immediately thinks, "This is weird. 8-year-old girl shouldn't be asking me this question." Ryan says, "Well, you just kind of know." Maisie says, "Well, I think I'm falling in love with Andrea."
Peace of mind. It's a feeling that I tend to get. Won't rest until I make it right.
The first time I met Ryan was as it should be, and that was on a golf course. Now there may be some references this evening that they are so similar that it is scary. I would agree that that's actually true. But the characteristic that I see that is so common with both of them is that they care. They care for one another. They care for Maisie. They care for their family, their students, the athletes they've teamed with. And while I'm sometimes accused of not being a very good listener, I actually listen a lot. And I hear story after story about the kids, the ones they teach and care deeply about. Maisie is the center of many of those stories. They speak with love and caring about what this 10-year-old was up to today.
We were standing in the freezing rain. Honey, how could I forget? In the distance were the warning bells.
Ryan, at this time, I invite you to kiss your wife.
Hold this house up with my own 2 hands, so you can make it out. So you can make it out.
When I think back and I think about the phone call that I got from Andrea to tell me that she was dating this guy and she was dating Ryan, and she explained him, and what she described and what I knew of Ryan were many of the same characteristics that she had, and it was, they both had huge hearts. They both were more selfless in every day than I probably have been in my entire life. And it is unbelievable what you guys do day in and day out, and how much you guys care about family, and how important that is day in and day out is just so special. And so when Andrea walked me through this, I had a feeling it was going to work. This wasn't a typical phone call from my sister, and we're here today, and it's awesome.
Most of you know that my dad and I are very close, and when he's happy, I'm happy. Andrea makes my dad so happy, so she makes me happy. She really makes you smile whenever you are around her. That is why I'm glad that she is a part of my life. I know that my dad and I love you very, very much, and we appreciate all the things you do for us. We are so blessed that you are part of our family. I love you so much.
Andrea and Ryan, my wish for you today and every day is that you can look at each other and say, where else could I find such splendid company?